Well, good evening. As we start this broadcast a little late, I'm Austin Greenland, the voice of the Underwood Eagles, and as you can see, we're not in Tri-Center tonight, but here at Council Bluffs, Iowa, right from the Canesville Arena, home for the 2020-2021 NJCAA National Volleyball Champions, Iowa Western Reavers. They're probably wondering, why is our contest here tonight between Tri-Center and Underwood hosted at the campus of Iowa Western? Well, it's to do something with bleacher problems at Tri-Center High School. And head coach Alicia Williams of the Iowa Western volleyball team was happy enough to go ahead and be one of those at Iowa Western to let the girls have their game here. Underwood fighting tooth and nail, trying to keep alive here, down 4-2 early on to the first set. Here's another spike. Both teams going back and forth. Jacobson, soft set. And that's Arball with the kill. Tri-Center did a good job so far tonight, finding themselves up early. Miranda Ring serves it up for the Trojans. Here's the set. And a great spike by Delaney Ambrose. The 5'10 junior putting some heat on it. And try to keep this lead trimmed down here of the Trojans. Jacobson with the serve. Finds a good spot. Emily Sorensen tries to soften over, but the Eagles find it. Good save by Carlson. In the freshman and JV game tonight, Underwood's had a hard time keeping in system. Cassie coming in, finds herself the feet. And it's handed over to Delaney Ambrose, her second kill here early on in the first set. So Kruger will come in for Landers, or leaders. Both student sections being really rowdy tonight. Iowa Western hasn't heard something like this in a long time. Not after the pandemic. And this one just gets off the high hand of Miranda Ring. And it finds the R on the floor and Reavers. Delaney Ambrose set back to serve it up for the Eagles. And how about that? Tatum Carlson just can't receive the ball. And I don't know exactly what happened there. All athletes, though, they, of course, we're all human, have mistakes, but that one just went right off the right side of the arm, right into the stands. 6-all. And it's funny how in this sport that once you see a tie, especially like in the set 2 of last night's Nebraska and Creighton game, you see a service error right after things get going good. It never seems to fail. Arball sets it up for the Trojans. Pierce can't get it to Seal. Kruger sets it up. Trojans fighting. Good spot by Kruger there. And there's a soft serve by Underwood. And there for the kill, Meredith Mason. Hammering it down. Keeping the lead alive for Tri-Center. Presley Arbaugh has her own little. And how about that? An ace by Arbaugh. Some miscommunication there by Marl's Foot and Humphrey of Underwood. And Humphrey gets hit in the back of the head by a ball there, but happens quite often here in this game. Here's a serve by Jacobson. And it's a serving error. Puts Underwood back in the story 9-7. So Liz Stein, the head coach for Underwood, will substitute Cunningham. And a great block. A wonderful block there by Chloe Clausen, a senior standing at 5'9", the middle hitter. Perfect block. And now the lead's tied down to 1. The set, another block by Clausen. How about that? She's tickled pink, and that ties her up at 9. Underwood dominating the historic title, 17-15 all time, including knocking off Trojans and regionals last year. And a sweep, a great job there by Morale's Foot. Foot again, right there. And here's going to be a soft serve over. Great job saving it. Underwood throws the feed ball over to the Trojans. They're going to set it up. Here's the kill. A great tip off the hands, and there is Humphrey. Another kill. Humphrey tries to get a piece of it. And no, the point goes over to Tri-Center. Just as Underwood fights back, Tri-Center shows they can pull away. But if Underwood can keep up and find a way to get ahead, we'll have a heck of a ball game here tonight. They got a chance. There's a service error by Tri-Center. We're back to 10-all. In comes Elizabeth Jacobson for Chloe Clausen. Clausen, 2 great blocks. Here's a spike by Cunningham. And hammer it down. Cunningham puts one more up on the board. I knew we were going to have a close match tonight, but I didn't think it was going to be this close this early on. Great crowd here at Iowa Western in the Canesville Arena. Just a wonderful matchup tonight. Humphrey going to throw over the free ball, and the free ball lands out of bounds. Here's a set. Off the fingertips. Great job by Taylor Kruger, the senior outside hitter. She's going to come in, take a seat on the bench. Coming in her place now is Delaney Ambrose. Here's a serve by Leaders. And Trojans just out of sync there. That first serve. Great job by Ambrose. Here's the setup. Jacobson can't get the stick. And don't count your wishes. Mackenzie Brewer hammers it down. Make it 13-11. Brewer leads her team in kills. The sophomore with 65 on the season. And adding on to it as we speak. Tatum Carlson serves it up for us. And it's a serving error. That sets Humphrey back to do the work for the Eagles. And a great block by Underwood. Humphrey keeps it alive. And that one could have been out. The Trojans decide to contest it. And unfortunately, Cunningham goes up for the spike and just finds the ball at the top of the net. Drops it right back down. And another service error, this time by Miranda Ring. Ring, not much of a server, but more of, well, let's just say she holds 277 assists on the season. Presley Arbaugh with the soft kill. Sorensen with another service error. So now Underwood has trimmed the lead down to 14 or by 1. Both teams fighting hard, keep it alive. There's a serve by Ring. Everyone's set out, but Humphrey decided to keep it alive. Great save by Sorensen. Ring. And just as Underwood gets so close, they become out of sync. Then it starts to feel further and further away. Here's a serve. And a great job by Kruger finding the floor. And that's what they call a campfire. Back to serve now is Leah Hall, the defensive specialist, standing at 5'4". Ring sets it up. Brewer goes for the kill, but it's too far back behind the net. When you get too far behind that net for that kill, you're just asking to throw it right in the net, and that's exactly what happened right there. She didn't get close enough to net to do any damage. 16 all. And a great job by Humphrey. Great defensive block to put the ball back on the floor, and Underwood has taken the lead here late on in the first set. Hall, great serve. And it's Brewer with the soft kill. She found some wood on the floor, that's for sure, that one. A big hole there, and she filled it. Mason. Those kind of a flatter one. And this is what I'm talking about when you're in tight games like this one, 18-17 in the first set. You don't want to get behind by 1 early on. You know, you don't want to lose that first set. And it's little mistakes like that there from Hall. Of course, she just got in off the bench, but those little mistakes eventually add up. Great job by Ambrose. But unfortunately, Tri-Center finds the floor, and we're back to 19-17, down by 2. Mason into the net. So Pierce will take a seat on the bench. That comes in, or pardon me. Mason will take a seat to the bench. That brings in Stamp for the first time in the game. Here's Morales' foot. And it goes right to Stamp as the Tri-Center finds a way to keep it alive. And a great shot by Elizabeth Jacobson. That hit the back right side of the floor. Perfect kill. And we're all tied at 19. Cross foot, the great serve, and it's too short. Both Stamp and Ring go for it, and they ain't have a chance. Underwood up 20-19 after a Tri-Center timeout. You're watching Underwood Volleyball, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClelland for great family food and drinks with friends.
$15 seconds to the end of the timeout. If you're just joining us, I'm Austin Greenland here. Brought to you, bringing you this game from the campus of Iowa Western. Underwood up in the first set, 20-19 against Tri-Center. Here's a soft kill by Mackenzie Brewer, who leads the kills for the Trojans. And now we're at 20 all. Been a very interesting game so far, just in the first set alone. Humphrey serves it, tosses it up. There's a great job by Kruger trying to find the spot. Hall finds herself. There's a free ball over to the Trojans. Leslie Foote there for it. And no double hit, says the ref. So we'll go back to work. And here's a great job by Jacobson with a great kill, gets blocked and finds a way to keep it alive. And that one hits the top. Oh, and it hits the top of the net. The rest will say that Jacobson got a piece of it before it hit and went out of bounds. Hall receiving the serve. Jacobson going to go for it, but too far behind the net for a kill. There's a great block by Humphrey. Jacobson goes for another block and just goes right off the left side of her arm. A lot of people don't understand how hard it is to block a volleyball. And just like that, Underwood is going to take a timeout here. Down by 2, 22-20 here in the first set. You're watching Underwood Volleyball. I'm Austin Greenland.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Coming out of timeout here, 22-20. Underwood need to keep it sync and making some magic happen here. Here's a serve. Humphrey under it. Here's Jacobson. Gets the tip. Trojans keep it alive. Hall there is received. Jacobson again. Gets a tip. There's Fielder to keep it alive. Humphrey goes to the kill. Right there, though, was Foote. And Emily Sorensen gets a piece of the hand of an Eagle as the ball goes out of bounds. Underwood down 23-20. Trojans seeded second in the Western Iowa Conference. Underwood seeded 8th. Jacobson, once again, can she find it? Yes, she can. A soft kill for her. That streams the lead to 2 here. As we come close to a first set victory. Kruger's going to take the bench. In comes Ambrose once again. Ambrose, serve. Carlson receives. Here's the kill. And it's Mackenzie Brewer once again. And now Underwood's down by 3 in the first set, 24-21. That's match point. Here's a serve by Carlson. Right to Hall. Hip free. With the soft one. Doesn't fall down. Good spike there by Ring. And that's it. Tri-Center takes the first set 25-21. So what exactly went wrong in that set? Underwood found themselves a great job coming back. They were in sync for a good time. And when I talk about in sync, I'm talking about working together. It's fluid. You see the girls move the ball well. You're not too far behind the net when you go to spike her down. It's fluid. It looks like a well-oiled machine. But when you're out of sync, like they was there more towards the end of the set, that's when things start to slowly fall apart. And that's exactly what happened to Underwood. Not to a dramatic extent, but you can see it. People just not getting good enough sets for the middle hitters, the outside, right side. We got 2:18 left on the clock before we go ahead and start off set 2. We'll be back here shortly. You're watching Underwood Volleyball. I'm Austin Greenland. Bring it to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClelland for great family food and drinks with friends.
And so we start set number 2 with the service error. Set 1 was a great battle. Unfortunately, won by Tri-Center. If you're just now joining us, my name's Austin Greenland, bringing you today's matchup against the Tri-Center Trojans. And so we're 2 points into this one, into the second set. And it's both been errors on Tri-Center's side. Paul hits one that just extends a little too far. Here's Jacobson. And Stamp will just go ahead and throw over the free ball. Humphrey. Just finds herself hitting the top of the net, and it'll tie it up at 2. Ambrose, the southpaw, tries to do some big magic, but coming on the right side, as she did, being a southpaw, a left-handed hitter, just hit that ball directly out of bounds. Jacobson with a great look towards the back. Another one gets blocked. Eagles recover quickly. Another spike. This time it's Mackenzie Brewer, which has been the conversation of the night for the Tri-Center Trojans. As of before the game, she had 65 kills. Second best would be Emily Sorensen with 56. And it's growing by the minute. Here's Marissa Ring. Jacobson again. And a great job finding the opposite end of the court. And I'll trim the lead to 1. Here's Humphrey. Right over to Carlson. Great block there by Ambrose. Another block by Ambrose. This one finds the floor. Finds the floor, and we're tied at 4. How about that for a riddle? Humphrey doing good work so far today. Multiple saves, multiple kills. Here's a soft one. And the ref is going to say Mackenzie Brewer stuck her hand a little too far over that net. I tend to agree. I'll give Underwood the 1-point lead. Humphrey again. Just gets this one over the net and it falls. How about that? It seems like the tables are starting to turn for the Eagles, and oh, how the table turns. Humphrey finding a way to do it. Great job. And right now, when I was talking, we remember at the end of the first set when I was talking about how Underwood had fallen out of sync. Now, Tri-Center is really out of sync. Sloppy, receiving the ball sloppy, just trying, not really bringing the ball solidly. But there's some rejuvenation right there out of Mackenzie Brewer. As she takes a seat on the bench, coming in for her is Presley Arbaugh. And I'm really impressed right there with Aaliyah Humphreys' serves. A lot of times you find, as that one goes out, it's a service error by Tatum Carlson. But a lot of times, going back to Humphrey, a lot of times in high school volleyball, you find when one individual serves more than 2 or 3 times, it kind of gets up in their head, and then eventually you find one that hits the net. We almost saw that from Humphrey, but she did a great job of not letting you get too far into her head. That one goes over, just gets a little too high off the hand there for the Trojans. And Underwood is up by 4, 9-5. If I was to tell you after we watched the first set of this game that Underwood would find themselves in the 4-point spread before the double digits, you probably would have thought I was crazy. Not because one of the teams, not because either team's bad, just because it was a really close matchup there in the first set. Underwood hits the ball a little too far, and now it's 9-6. Here's Ring. And a great job by Cassidy Cunningham, the outside hitter, standing 5'7". Knocks her down. Ambrose serves it up. And another over the net call. So now we are in double digits, 10-6 or 11-6. A 5-point spread. Ambrose again gets this one just over the net. Receiving it was Mason. She received it just sloppy, just didn't get the ball really up. And a great job again by Ambrose. That's the second time tonight that we've seen a ball just hit the top of the net and fall right down there in the middle of the floor. And that, in the volleyball world, we call it a campfire. And how about that? Three aces. Or sorry, 2 aces out of three serves there by Ambrose. What a great job by her. But yet again, we can't give all the credit just to Ambrose or the Eagles. Not only because Tri-Center is just not playing like they was. Tri-Center has come out really sloppy here in the second set. Nothing like we expected after watching the first. Now, what do? Well, you can only do what they're doing now. Taking a timeout and rejuvenating themselves. Because as an athlete, you know when you lose that mindset, you got to come back. You got to find a way to shift down a couple gears, get your mind right, and then come back in it. That last play there before the Tri-Center Trojans took a timeout was just ugly. There was no communication on the floor, nothing. And now we got to go to work, or they have to go to work. Ambrose serving once again, 4th time in a row. A great fake. Eagles keeping it alive. A great job by the team working as a Wolo machine. And this one just gets away from Leslie Morales' foot. Humphrey tried to keep it alive. Score 14-7. Emily Sorsen back to serve. A great job by her. That's going to give this Trojan crowd a little bit of some momentum. Being down by 6. Great crowd here tonight at Iowa Western. Sorensen, bear gets over the net again. Hall. So Cunningham finds. Oh, and that was a rough one. From my angle, from everyone's angle here, and I'm sure maybe you at home saw it too, it really did look like a tip, but referees say it's not. 14-9 Underwood. Into the ball game now is Chloe Clausen, the senior, middle hitter standing at 5'9". She had a few really good blocks there around the turnings of the double digits of the first set. And there's fire you don't want to give Underwood. Giving them a point here and this situation is just really going to fuel that fire. Clausen goes ahead and takes a seat on the bench, bringing them back in. Leah Hall. Hall serves it up pretty well. Off to the corner. Sorensen has a hard time receiving it. And that's just been the story tonight for Cassidy Cunningham. She does a really great job when she's up against blockers, but when she's not, and she has free range, she hits the ball high off that hand, and it just soars out of bounds. Here's Hempfrey. Gets the tip. And just like that, Emily Sorensen can't receive it cleanly. And the Trojans are down by 5 once again. Seems that head coach Liz Stein is going to switch out 8 for 7 here. That's Cassidy Cunningham, who's had a hard time keeping the ball low tonight. She's going to bring in Elizabeth Jacobson, who's done a really good job tonight in getting the ball where it needs to be and finding the open floor. Jacobson standing 6'3" as a sophomore. I remember the days, being a sophomore standing 6'3". It was the glory days. Not really, but you miss them. 16-11. Here's Leslie Morales' foot. Serves her well. Paulson can't figure it out. Could go ahead and give it a free ball. Jacobson has to find a way to get it over. Going for the block. And Meredith Mason hammers it down for the Trojans. So Mason is going to go ahead and get some time to hydrate. That brings in Abby Stamp, the senior defensive specialist. Here's Jacobson. A great job, but too many hands are in the front of the ball. And it'll fall in Eagle territory. 16-13. Tri-Center looking like they're hungry enough to come back into this one. Here's a serve by Stamp. This one's out. And it just seems that it's just as soon as we think the Tri-Center is starting to do something magical, there's a couple errors here and there, or Underwood finds themselves a couple of good plays. And then we're back to a 4-point spread like we are now at 17-13. Student sections really getting into it tonight. Great job by Ambrose. Humphrey, sinking it back over. Carlson, over the wing. And a great job by the Eagles. Working like a well-oiled machine. Ollie Leaders serves this up well. The spike by Brewer gets the Trojans a point here. Here's the serve by Marissa Ring. And over Melinda. Here's a set by Leaders. Humphrey with the fire. (19-14). And comes Chloe Clausen for the Eagles. Taking the seat is Leah Hall. And that's a hard one to swallow for the senior. Instead of 5'9", just mistimed that ball, was a little too far behind the net. And when she got to it, Well, she made herself a little volleyball sandwich with the net. Great job by Humphrey with the good eye. That ball was really close to the outside, the back line. And she saw it perfectly with her eyes. Great job by her. Jacobson with the serve. This one could have been out. Try center with a hard time keeping it alive. They find a way. Here's the free ball over. And this one hits Jacobson close to the face. Falls out. A great kill by Emily Sorensen. Meredith Mason comes in now in replace of Abby Stamp. Tri-Center wants some height there in the front line. Ambrose does a great job getting there, but it hits the top of the net, and now this ball game's down to 3. 2017. Underwood just needs 5 to take the second set, and they desperately need it. Ambrose can't find a way. Great job there by Cunningham. Get the tip of it alongside with Ambrose. Humphrey find a way to save it. And they're going to say it hit the antenna. And that'll be an Underwood point. In is now Taylor Cougar. Jacobson takes a seat. And a great block by Kruger. Comes in off the bench and delivers. It's exactly what Elizabeth Stein likes to see. Rice's ring sets it up. The Trojans finding a way to get it off the tip of an Eagle wing, and it hits outside of the bounds area. You know that, like that, the white box thingy? Yeah, it fell out of that. Anyway, enough of the fun. More serious talk. 22-18. And some miscommunication there. Out of sync was the Eagles, and now Tri-Center's finding a way to get closer and closer to 20. Taylor Kruger really tried saving that one. Emily Sorensen with the serve for Trojans. Set by Miranda Ring. Whistle blows. They're going to say 4 hits. 22-20. Underwood needs 3. And, man, it's a nail-biting contest up here. Here's the serve by Sorensen. Ambrose setting it up. A great soft free ball there by Cunningham. Sorensen saving it. Kruger trying to do the same. And it just fell apart. And now Tri-Center is only 1 point away from tying this at 22. Sorensen back once again, of course. And a service error right in the net, and that's going to give Underwood life and 1 more point closer to sealing the second set. Now, if you're head coach Amy Wingert, they're on the Trojan side, did you take a timeout if this gets to 24? Here's Cunningham, and it's going to the 24. A great job by Cunningham. Cassidy Cunningham, everybody. And yes, sir, Wingert will take the timeout. 24-21 your score. as Underwood looks like they might pull off set number 2. You're watching Underwood Volleyball. I'm Austin Greenland right here with Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
All right, 24-21. Underwood has a chance here. Both timeouts still in place. All they need is one to seal the second set. And they got it! Underwood takes set 2. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be here for a hot minute. Neither team is going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. So, one apiece. Yeah. Did we see that? Did you see that coming? Because I really didn't, honestly. Both Underwood was having a hard time keeping the tri-center there in the first set, and then moving on to the second set with, well, I thought what any normal person would think. It's going to be very hard for them to keep up, but if they get a break, they can move. And sure enough, Underwood caught a break, and they soared. At more than 1 point, they had a 7-point spread, a 7-point lead. So an amazing job done by Underwood. Now, later on, they're going closer to 20 mark. It got a little tighter. But eventually, Underwood comes up with it 25-21.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And so we start our set 3. Both teams working very hard. And just like that, we have our first point. Taylor Kruger finding the opposite corner for the first point. Leslie Morales' foot. Serves one. Looked to be kind of long. The Trojans contest, and it's number 8, Mackenzie Brewer, who is the gal to shut down if you're the Underwood Eagles. Tied at 1. Hasn't gotten super interesting yet, but I can guarantee you it will. This one served well high. by Marissa Ring. And it really seems like whoever gets the lead early on in the set is the team who carries with it. The first set, it was the Trojans, 25-21. Second set, Underwood, 25-21. But both times, either team got ahead early. Underwood a little bit more than Tri-Center. A great job by Jacobson. Hammering it down. The 6'3" middle hitter who's got 2 more years in this program doing a great job. So Miranda Ring sets it up. This one doesn't even close. Sorensen hits the net for Tri-Center. And a great job by Humphrey. Humphrey right there found the open floor. Here's the serve by Leaders. Carlson's going to set it up. Leaders, Humphrey, the soft toss. And this one's way gone off the hands of Emily Sorensen. And the further we get into tonight's matchup, the more that Tri-Center's reputation is on the line. What a great smackdown by Jacobson, Elizabeth Jacobson, going to work tonight. And that will result in Tri-Center's first time out. Underwood up 7-1 and set 3. Don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. What am I saying? You aren't going to go anywhere. This is a good ball game.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends.
Alley Leaders sit back to do some work. Leaders playing in 9 matches so far this season. Great job there by Humphrey. They'll say there's a double tap. Tatum Carlson. Can't get a hold of it. And I don't think I could get a hold of a hammered down kill there by Jacobson either. She's got a lot of heat on that ball. And the ball game now is Chloe Carlson. Taking hole spot on the floor. Sorensen can't get the fall for Tri-Center. And a great job by Delaney Ambrose. Unbelievable job. It was a wonderful hit. Man, 9-2 early on in the third set. Here's Humphrey. Sorensen can't get a sec. Humphrey there for the catch. There's foot. Ambrose can't get it to fall down. Sorensen again with the free ball, and that free ball finds the floor. (9-3). Tri-Center need to do a lot of work to get back in this one. And they could start right there with the kill by Presley Arbaugh. The junior standing at 5'7". And that one gets away from Underwood, so we see the score trail 9-5. Setting up now. Miranda Ring, a senior, standing 5'8". And does that one fall in? They say it's down. So the score trails now 9-6. And Ring, well, she about hit it out of the ring, so to speak. That one falls well over the line. It's now 10-6. Jacobson with the serve. Falls itself into the net. Just like that, we're back to a 3-point spread. Anderson takes a seat. Get hydrated. In comes Hall. Sorensen has a hard time getting on that one. As you can see, she caught the ball just a little bit in front, tried to correct it. Just wasn't going to happen for her. Taking a seat for the Eagles alley leaders coming in now. Taylor Kruger, and we've seen Taylor do a lot of great work here so far in the first couple sets. Let's see what she can do from now. First up, a block there by Chloe Carlson. And it's going to be another default point that goes to Tri-Center. And if you're Underwood, you can't keep making these mistakes. You can't fall out of system, because the earlier you fall out of system, the worse it's going to be. When you finally find yourself back in the motions. Kruger going to go ahead and soft serve it over the net. Ring. The Humphrey. And again, Underwood finding a way to just hand over points to Tri-Center. 9-11, the score on the board. Hall from Cunningham. It's a great job for a kill. Ring for a kill on the Trojans. Can't find it around. Cunningham again. And it's just a bit outside. 11-10 the score is now. At one point, we had a 5-point spread. A great job there by Kruger trying to get the ball back up in the air, but it was impossible. 11-all, the score. Can Tri-Center break the system, which has been whoever gets ahead first pulls away the set? And oh boy, if you're an Eagle fan, you watch that at home, you just got a little bit of a heart flutter. Leslie Morales' foot. Great job seeing that ball and deciding not to serve it back. As Hall comes in for Clausen. And a great job by Cunningham. Cunningham finds it at the tip of her fingers and puts her down. Killing up softly. Hall with the serve. Finds herself right over to Carlson. And once again, Underwood starting to let Tri-Center back into this one. Now, it's still early on in the set. You got a 1-point difference. If you are Elizabeth Stein, do you decide to go ahead and take the timeout? That's my question to you fans at home. And as soon as Abby Stamp comes in for Tri-Center, it's bad news bears. Service error. And Cunningham will take a seat for the Eagles, bringing back in Elizabeth Jacobson. Miranda Stein setting it up. And good job there by Jacobson, trying to keep the ball, within the lines. Just falls out, though. 14-13 to score. Your Underwood Eagles up ahead. Jacobson for a little soft kill. Finds it off the right side of the hand, which is a good job. But Tri-Center just can't get the ball enough momentum to start up again, and the ball ends up falling into the net. 15-13 is the score. Kruger takes a seat, coming back in as leaders. Who was set to serve? Here she is. From one ring to another. Anderson. Jacobson with the kill. And you see what exactly happened right there is Tri-Center all came into the center. Legit, Tri-Center came into the center right there, and Jacobson saw the opportunity, saw the open side, and she took it. Good eyes will go a long way in this game. So Sorensen finds some floor. We're back to a closer ball game, 16-14. Carlson serves it up. Here's Ambrose. Good tip by Jacobson. Eagles finally get the ball back. Here's the setup. Ambrose with the spike. Good job by Humphrey. Jacobson sets back up again. Ambrose sets Tri-Center off the rocker. Humphrey there again. Here's the free ball hit over by Jacobson. Tri-Center sets it up. Sends it over. Jacobson for the spike. No. Jacobson again. Good job by her. When that lane became open, she saw it and she just went boop. With the right hand. As Hall takes a seat, bring it in Clausen for the Eagles. Humphrey set to serve. And a great kill there by Tri-Center's home, Presley Arbaugh, the junior who started and played in all 14 matches so far this season, this be the 15th. Played in a total of 33 sets prior to today's matchup. Miranda Ring, the senior, sets it for Tri-Center. And then you see Aaliyah Humphrey. Just a little mind fart, but that sets up Tri-Center to come back into this ball game. And it seems that maybe, just maybe, Tri-Center has the more wind in this set. And what a great job there by Ambrose. Put my foot in my mouth. A great job by her. Got the tip off of Presley Arbaugh. And then even got the ball to find the floor again. Inbounds. And a no-doubt point for Underwood. Jacobson does a great job finding the ball just over the net. And Arbaugh can't save it. Underwood up now 19-16. You know, coming into this ball game, Tri-Center being 10-14 or 10-4, Underwood being 3-7. You thought, as Tri-Center finds himself another point, another kill, score 19-17. But if you're a bet man and you're looking at the stats, you're definitely going to bet on Tri-Center just because of what you can see. But, man, if you betted $100 on Tri-Center and you walked into this tonight, oh, boy, you're sweating bullets. Foot sets it up. And Cunningham tries to send it over, but just can't get it over the net there. Here they are in system. It's a free-for-all, and it's a misconception. Misunderstanding on the Tri-Center side, and that puts Underwood over the 20 mark. Ambrose catches Carlson a little bit off guard. Foot to Ambrose. And it's blocked by Meredith Mason. Here's the serve. Foot right there for it. Taking it over is Kruger. A great save there by Tri-Center. Cunningham almost had it. So close. Well, Cunningham going to do it again. She almost got a little bit high off the hand. Remember, the second set, she had a hard time. And it's out! A great job by Underwood. Not giving up until the battle was won. And not touching that ball as it was super close to the line. Clausen comes in. Goes to the bench, bringing it in Hall. Oh, that one's close. But the line judge is going to go ahead and give it to Tri-Center. So now we're going back and forth, 21-20. The board's 20-21. Ain't that ironic? Underwood still has 2 timeouts. Tri-Center has 1. Humphrey receiving this one. Ambrose. Kruger can't get the stick. And another free point set to Tri-Center. So now we're 21-all. Here, 10 till 9. Here's the set by Stamp. Ambrose sends it softly over. Can't get it to fall. Ambrose again to Cunningham. And the Trojans take the lead for the first time in the set. If you're Underwood, you can't give up right now. You've carried this whole set for so long. So much work to go down by one. Humphrey had a hard time judging that one. She's going to go ahead and try to get herself some redemption. Can't find the ground. And Tri-Center sends one back to Underwood. So we're tied at 22 all now. Both teams finding themselves in and out of system. But it's whoever gets ahead seems to pull away. Whoever gets ahead early on seems to pull away. That one's out, and so Underwood takes the 23-22 lead. Great eyes there by Humphrey. And we'll have a timeout. A tight one. A very, very tight one here. 23-22. Don't go nowhere.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Just for references and give you an idea of what we were coming into in this game today. Tri-Center outdoes Underwood in almost every statistic on the season, including kills. Tri-Center holds 291 kills up against Underwood's 158, and that's just one stat. And right there it is, Mackenzie Brewer, the leader for the Trojans. Finds some wood on the floor. Or I guess it's rubber now since we're playing on the rubber mat. Finds some synthetic leather. It's 23 all. Glenwood both still got 2 timeouts. Very tight one here. Foot coming in to help. Kruger gets the help with that one. And it's 24-23 Tri-Center. And Elizabeth Stein will go ahead and take one of those timeouts. A great ball game here, that's for sure. A nail biter at that.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Talking about stats, Tri-Center outdigs the Eagles 413-241. The only stat that Underwood has on Tri-Center is serve efficiency, and it's 0.8% higher. Here's a slap by Jacobson. Tri-Center goes out of sync. And we're 24 all. It's a match point here at Canesville Arena. Here's a serve by leaders. Jacobson under it. Jacobson goes for it again. Tip back to her. They set it up. Foot there for it. Humphrey sends it back over. Sorensen gets the kill. And it's 25-24. Now, for those folks at home who don't understand volleyball as much as your fellow sportscaster does, In order to win a set, you must win by 2. So, if Tri-Center can pull this one off, it's over. At least a set. Jacobson, going for it. And that one's a hard one to swallow. Tri-Center takes the third set, 26-24. That one was close on the opposite side. There's been a lot of arguments with the line judges here tonight. Good calls, bad calls. You can decide for yourself. But as a ref, as a judge, you're never going to get a call, a perfect call. You know, you're never going to be 100% on the game. These guys, I'd say it's a good 94 to 95% tonight. And with those numbers, you can't complain too much. Going to set 4, Tri-Center up 2-1. Stay tuned here with Underwood Volleyball and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends. Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome to River Arena right here in Council Bluffs, Iowa. My name is Austin Greenland with Fuller Digital Solutions. And if you're just joining us, man, has it been a night to remember. Tri-Center leads Underwood 2-1 so far. But, man, has it been close. First set went to Tri-Center, 25-21. Then Underwood came back surprisingly with a lot of effort and momentum, which was unexpected out of a team who's seated 8th in the conference. They win 25-21 second set, and then we go to extra sets. And the third, as Humphrey finds the floor for the first point of set 4. We go into extra sets in 3, and Tri-Center finds a way to come out 26-24, and it was a super close call down the line, which then we started talking more about how line judging and refs are never perfect, but these guys are about 95% here tonight. Ring sets it up for Sorsen. And so another mistake by Underwood will give a point over to Tri-Center. And Tri-Center broke the story for tonight there in the third set. The first 2 sets was really about who got ahead first. Underwood got ahead, had a 7-point spread at one point in the third set. As that point goes ahead over to Tri-Center. But due to a lot of self-errors, Tri-Center came back and won it. Here's a great job by Jacobson. Hammer it down. Why don't you? Finds the outside open spot, and that's where she's been hitting a lot tonight, is opposite way. Just very smart. She's tall, 6'3", a sophomore. She's got more development on the way. When she's a senior, she'll be stout. Guaranteed. Humphrey sends it over the line, over the net. Here's Leaders. Sends a little tip over it. It's a double block, one by Jacobson. And a great job by Delaney Ambrose. Gets the tip, and it goes out of bounds. And Underwood goes up 3-2. Tri-Center, seated second in the Western Iowa Conference. Underwood seated 8th. A good spot right there for Humphrey to shoot for. She gets a taste of her own medicine, but a great save she does. Carlson, back over. Another kill. Humphrey can't get there in time. And it's a point to Tri-Center. Here's a block by Carlson. Tri-Center keeps it alive. Humphrey to Jacobson. Four 3 Underwood. And man, oh man, this Tri-Center student section is making me hungry. They're all eating pizza. So Alexa Anderson serves one directly in the net, so the service area will put her to the sidelines for a quick sec. Definitely sure she'll come back in. She's a key success to this program. 4-all. Cunningham goes for the kill. Humphrey tries to save her. The ball goes out of bounds. 5-4 now, Tri-Center. I think this chick in the student section is mocking me. Their pizza. Cunningham gets it over. Great job working on the fly. Ambrose can't find the spot she wanted. Foot takes it. Humphrey hits the light. That great job by Clausen saving it. Ambrose with the block. Clausen gets a piece of it. And if Clausen wouldn't have got a piece of that ball, you know, Leslie Morales' foot might have had a chance getting to that ball there. But with the little friction that, you know, Clausen got off the tip of those fingers, this wasn't happening. Ambrose sets it up for Cunningham. Cunningham with the softy. Can't get it to fall. Ring. Humphrey. Clausen. Back and forth we go until we can find a winner. Leaders gets it back over for Underwood. And Humphrey can't get there in time. Tatum Carlson is credited with the kill. So Tri-Center up now 7-4. Here's Sorensen right into the net. And it's 7-5. As soon as one team gets a 3 to 4 point, run, it seems that the other team just finds a way to drill back into it. A bullet hit over by Carlson. Cunningham can't get the fall for Underwood. And they'll give that one a try center. Here's our ball to serve. Ring setting up. And Humphrey going to chase that one, but just can't. Doesn't have enough leg on it. Try to center up 9-5. And Elizabeth Stein's going to go ahead and take a timeout. So while we jam out to this song, you can check out an ad. You're watching Underwood Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
All right, back to it we go. If you're just joining us, my name is Austin Greenland with Fuller Digital Solutions covering Underwood Volleyball tonight. Voice of the Eagles. Try center. Well, other than that play right there, they basically dominated tonight's matchup, which, as a betting man would say, doesn't surprise him. But what would surprise you is that Underwood has had multiple opportunities here to seal the deal. This should be 2-1 Underwood. Right now, score this fourth set, it's 9-6. Cunningham serving it over. Pardon me, Hall serving it over, and Hall just can't get back to the spot. And you can see the Underwood volleyball team just starting to lose that energy. And I'm not so sure that the bench is 100% solid like Tri-Centers is. Humphrey right there. Catch it. Great job by Ambrose. And what an amazing dig by Ambrose. Foot there for the save. Cunningham sends it back over. Cunningham had a hard time early on the second set, keeping the ball in the square. That one falls, and it doesn't fall good for Underwood. 11-6. Try center as they slowly start to pull away. And that'll be the second time Meredith Mason has put the ball into the net tonight on the serve. So a serving error goes to the books for her. That hands the ball over to Leslie Morales Foot. Foot playing in all 10 games so far this season, 23 sets in total. That one gets stuck. Jacobson comes back with the hammer. Can't foot it down. Foot there for the save. Kruger can't get it to fall. Foot again. Jacobson. It's blocked by Miranda Ring, the senior of Tri-Center Volleyball. Who's got 227 assists on the season. 227. That's impressive. There's Ambrose setting it up for Jacobson. This one just falls outside. 13-7 the score now. Marissa Ring doing the serving duties for Trojans. Jacobson gets it. 13-8. Underwood might have built a little bit of momentum off of that play right there. Here's leader. Serves it well. Sorensen back over to Hall. Humphrey with the bullet. With the bullet. All these girls can really whistle it if they really want to. Especially Jacobson. I do not want to be on the other side of that. The great block by Jacobson. Tri-Center keeps it alive, but barely. Ambrose. Ambrose getting a little attention over there of that line judge. Say, hey, man, you want to call my last one out? Here, this one's out, too. Leader setting it up for Jacob Son, who finds the floor once again. Hall takes a seat. Incoming is Clausen. Here's Humphrey. Sends it over. The line judge shakes his head no. That means there was no tip. That's a point to Underwood. A great job by Presley Arbaugh from Tri-Center. Fortunately, it's out for her. Carlson. Leaders. Arbaugh. Clausen into the net. 15-11. This ball game here, or this game here, and the third or fourth set is not over. Only down by 4. We watched Tri-Center come back last set and pick it up. But Underwood has to win the set to keep this alive. Underwood out of sync, ball falls, not in their favor, 16-11. If you're an Eagle fan, you really would like to see an upset here tonight, especially being the 8th seed up against the number 2 seed, who's played a lot less games than the Trojans. Humphrey setting it up. Leaders. Jacobson. Oh, yeah. No effort. Jacobson finds the floor once again. It's no surprise to this sportscaster at all. Ironically, Jacobson's back to serve. Gets it over to the net. This one hits the tip. And it's out. So Underwood gets the point, and that trails the lead down to 3. 16-13. Tri-Center. Jacobson gets it over again. Carlson from Trojan sends it back over. Jacobson, the leaders. Cunningham almost gets it down. And Emily Sorensen cannot get it back over for Tri-Center. And that trims the lead at 2. Now here is the third serve by Jacobson. Let's see where it goes. And that's just something you see a lot in high school volleyball. Even in college, you get 3 sets. There's 3 serves in a row. Eventually, 9 times out of 10, one usually hits the net. Ambrose trying to hit it softly, can't find the wood. That one looked to be out. Did that one fall? It fell! Oh my goodness! Chloe Clausen just trying to get the ball over the net, and she finds some open floor. Trimming the lead back down to 2. Now doing the serve work for the Eagles is Ambrose. Ambrose, 68 assists so far this season. Great job picking that one up. Foot. Kruger finds the floor! 17-16 to score now. And Underwood now has shown life. There is light nearing the end of the tunnel. Can they go ahead and finish this one out and take it into 5 sets? Time can only tell. Here's a hit by Ring. A block! A block by Taylor Kruger. The senior set at 5'9". Ties her up at 7 here. Ambrose back again. This is her 3rd serve. Gets it over the net. We go to work. And a kill by Presley Arball. Tri-center moves back up 1. But it ain't. You can't let that get you down. You've come too far being down by 5 at one point. If you're Underwood, you have no choice but to go full all in. Right here, right now. You cannot let up at all. Humphrey does not catch it good at all. She receives the ball there, just caught it wrong right off the arms, and that's, you can see her touching her shirt. My bad, but yeah, you're bad yet again. That's a rough situation for Underwood. This one's set way over, and now we're back down to a 1-point lead. Tri-Center 19-18. But it's events like those where you have a little key mistake that can really just bust open the game. Hall gets the ball over the net. We go to work. Back to Hall. Ambrose. Kruger. Can't get the stick. Ring. Specifically, Marissa Ring. Tips it over the net, and it's 2018 Tri-Center. Now here's a tough one. You're down by 2 with only 5 points to spare. Really 4. Do you take the timeout? Humphrey sends it to Cunningham. Cunningham gets too much of it. Morgan Lockman gets herself into the ball game. Humphrey! She's a killer. 21-19 Underwood, down by 2. Cunningham takes a seat on the leather as Elizabeth Jacobson comes into the ball game. Oh, Elizabeth with an A. I've never seen Elizabeth spelled that way, but I like it. A great job by Hall. Pardon me, by Foot. And now Underwood's only down by 1, 21-20. Here's another serve. Gets over the net, so we go to work. Tipped up. Humphrey can't get to it in time. 22-20, Tri-Center. The Eagles got to go. They can't give it everything right here, right now. Whatever's left of the tank. Here's Jacobson with the softie. Can't get the fall. And Tri-Center finds the wood there. 23-20. That's a smart job smart idea there by head coach Elizabeth Stein. She's going to go ahead and take that timeout. We'll be back with you here shortly. 50 seconds could be all.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states. On our Fuller, subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Underwood trying to come back and set up an upset. Tri-Center trying to close it out. Been a wonderful game here at Haynesville Arena. Can Underwood come back from this one? Marissa Ring serving it for the Trojans. Hall. Ambrose. Sending it over to Jacobson, and Elizabeth Jacobson puts it down 23-21. So Elizabeth Stein will send in Kruger and bring in Leaders. Leaders gets it over the net. Ambrose finds a way to get it in between Humphrey's hands and the net, and it's down to match point. Tri-Center, 24-21. Underwood has to go 4 straight in order to keep this one alive, and they can surely do it right here, right now. Hall. Ambrose gets it. She gets the tip, and it's 24-22. Hall's going to take a seat on the bench. Incoming is Chloe Clausen, who's had a couple of key plays tonight. Done a really good job in the middle, blocking balls. Humphrey with the serve. Go to work. Here's a kill. And that is the night. Your final score, 25-22. In the 4th set. Eagle fans, you may be upset with today's game, but I got to tell you, I'm not upset at all. The Eagles come out on the opposite side of what we'd like to see, but coming into this one, we wasn't expecting much. Being an 8 seed up against the number 2 seed, against a team who had played at least 3 more ball games than we had already on the season, this isn't a loss. This is growth. That's what this is. Coming into this matchup, like I said, we did not expect to do this well. The second set came around. We really flipped the script. We had the script flipped out in the 3rd set, but just couldn't hold on to it. A lot of little casual errors really kept us from winning that 3rd set. If we win that 3rd set, we go on to possibly winning the night. But regardless, these girls gave out a really good fight, and I guarantee you, if these 2 teams found each other later on in the season, it might be a different story. But signing off here from Fuller Digital Solutions and the voice of the Underwood Eagles, I'm Austin Greenland.